Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever the case may be. Welcome to Cross Examinations. I am the Big Blue Ball, and I am here to enlighten your day. What's going on? What's going on, Dark Admiral March Hare? How you doing? How you doing? Let's see. Oh, darn it. I forgot to do the like and share thing again. I am so bad at this. You figure after all this time, I would have figured all this crap out by now. But alas, no. I am an idiot. Let's see. Let's go, peeps. And then I shall share this to the tweeters. I have in an hour and a half, I will be going on to Order of the Green Hand tonight. Let's chat. And so I needed to get this out at a reasonable time. Oh no, they have questions for me. What chapters are we brainstorming? Shoot. I'm streaming. Let me. I guess I could have just looked it up right now. Hey, guess who came by the house today and brought me Shadow Sentry. Dun dun dun. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look, that's my cover. Pretty cool, huh? I like the cover, the colors on this cover. It's really pretty nicely colored. And why is he left me this one because it was like kind of dinged in the back. Eric Nienoltowski, for those of you who don't know. Shadow Sentry, he is now in fulfillment. And so I could show you spoilers. Oh my god, spoilers! You just saw the whole book. Sorry, I haven't had a chance to read it yet. Eric was here and we were signing all the ones he got. He sold about 80, 90 of these things with my cover on them, and so he had me sign them for you, lovely fans. What else happened? I was shipping out some artwork. I went to the post office today, and I had a return. But there's something remarkable about this particular return. You see this? See how this actually survived pretty well. I'm going to open this up on stream right now. But I want you to look at the date. Can you see the date? The date on March 13th, 2019. I shipped this. So I just want to let you guys know, when somebody tells you something was lost in the mail, it's not always an excuse. It's quite possible that the post office could have just taken something and put it off to the side for 25 months before they decided to return to sender. Oh, yeah. So let's crack this open and see what's in it. I did email the recipient, or the should have been recipient. Let's see how if they survived intact for the last 2 years. So there's the old 1st Brigade tag. This is how I used to do this. I put these on the cardboard. Hold on. Take that off. I put these on the cardboard like jewelry. You know those jewelry things where you have the 2 different ends, and it's like how they put necklaces in those little necklace container thingies. Anyways, I got the idea from that, and then I taped them down. And so, hey, there's your dog tags. Person who I will not name out of embarrassment, in part. There we go. The tape coming off. The tape's coming off. Tapes coming off. Didn't even. Just left a little tape residue. But you know what? It's 2-year-old tape, so I think I think that's probably not the case with the people who got theirs within a month, maybe a week, maybe a matter of days, but 2 years. 2 years. Oh, brother. All right, so he got Lone Star 1. Lone Star 1 cover B, which is much rarer than cover A. I still have cover A's. And, oh my gosh, dude. I literally don't have any of these left. So, wow, I'm glad this came back in perfect shape because I have to ship these back out to him. And if it came back damaged. Actually, you know what? He wasn't even supposed to get this. This wasn't in the description. This was the for the troops tier. They were supposed to just get these two, but I threw this in for those who were supporting the troops because they were supporting the troops, so I wanted to support them. So yeah, I need to put this off to the side. Lone Star, the 3 Lone Stars. Why is somebody calling me from Texas? Who's calling me from Texas? No, I cannot answer you, Texas. Texas call. Bye-bye. Sorry. It's probably like quarter black Garrett or something. Anyways, crazy that it took 2 years to get a return package. Oh yeah, and then of course the cards and whatnot. So I will just package all this back up, and once I get a new mailing address from this fellow whose name I blacked out, so you can't see it, then there it is. It's Lone Star. Lone Star is calling me from Texas. It's about your vehicle warranty, Mike. Answer it. No, I don't want to answer it. Should I listen to the voicemail? No, not in public. Come on, you guys. What's up? Mike's wearing them. That means they're now worth double. I could sign. I didn't sign any of these. These all just came. Should I sign this one? I'm going to sign this one. Actually, I still have a box of these. I don't know what to do with them because I don't want to give them to anybody except the first Brigadiers. Maybe I should just, I don't know. First Brigadiers want 2? I could send you guys another one. It's crazy. The mail used to be given to a guy that got on a horse and then rode off into the wilderness, never to be seen. True. Pony Express didn't last very long. Jeff says, I'd say I'd watch you on Greenhand, but I guess I made one too many Hot Pocket references for their liking. I don't know what to do with that, Jeff. Thank you. Like and share, subscribe, like and share. Look, I spent some time last night. I didn't get to finish, but I spent some more time last night doodling the Doom Kicker while hanging out. We usually hang out for a bit after the show and just chat, shoot the crap, talk about things that we won't say in public. Haha, oh, if you were but a fly on the wall. So anyways, this I might finish it if I have time to doodle around. I have to do the next Game of Thrones cover tonight on Green Hand, so that's what I will be up to. And of course, I was off in the altcoin forest hunting some good new altcoins today. Found a couple of them. You guys want to know about this stuff? Because you could get in on this stuff and just... Man, one of the ones I got into, Blank token, I got into it last week. And it just kind of bipped and bopped around for a couple of days. And then... it doubled, and I'm like, oh, awesome. Let's look what I only bought 100 of them. I was like, of all the things, I usually try to get, not just a little bit. I tried to get I mean, not a lot. I'm not a rich dude, but you know, I try to get a significant bag so that if it, you know, it blows up, then I'm not going, why did I only get 100? I only got 100. So I bought another 100 today, after it had already doubled. And then it kept pumping, and wow, blank, guys, blank. If you want to get in on that, blank. Not Doom Kicker. Gunship Thunder Punch. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Gunship Thunder Punch. Gary Ship Thunderbuns. No? No. Mike finally finished the robot. No, it's not finished. It's I still got a little ways to go on it. And then this is just the outline and stuff. So I haven't even added, like, because he's a beat up old rusty machine. So I was gonna, like, you know, put some kind of crusty rusty detail and stuff on him too. But we'll see if I get around to it, I guess. You know what I did last night though, after the show, for those who did stick around, I showed him all Lone Star. I showed him Lone Star 3 from page 1 to the end. And I tell you what, it was a very, very well received. Those who did not know about the twists and turns in the story were flabbergasted. So I cannot wait to get this book done and in everybody's hands. It's so exciting. I do need to letter. Oh, gosh, I'm spending so much time looking at altcoins. I haven't had time to letter, because this is, here's, you don't want to miss the boat, right? You have a very short, when it's like a new altcoin, you have a very short window of opportunity because they come out every day. So not everybody has time to investigate these things, right? So if you're in there and you're doing the investigating first, and you get in there and you're like, wow, this is a great project. Wow, these are some great people. Wow, it's got some great investors. Whatever it is. And then you're like, all right, I'm gonna get myself a little bag of this stuff. Whatever it is. And then what happens is someone, an influencer, and there are lots of cryptocurrency influencers out there, right? And they are doing the same thing because they want to find stuff to talk about. When they find a great project that you found before them, then when they talk about it, the investors start coming in. The small guys, the retail investors, like you and me. Well, not you, me. They start flooding in, right? And so you get a token that, like, boom, doubles in a day, doubles in value. And so if you put $1,000 in, which not everybody can put $1,000 in any random coin, but if it's something you really think is going to do well, and that's the problem with Blank. You know what the thing was? I think with Blank, I know it's going to do well because it's a privacy token that actually makes, it's not like Monero where the token itself is quote unquote private. It actually makes your transactions private, which personally I don't really care that much about, but I know it's a huge issue for Bitcoin maximalists, for crypto purists, who their idea was to get away from anybody being able to snoop into their financial business. And I get it. And so I'm like, this is going to be huge. But I think at the time when I bought it, I only had a little bit of Ether in my MetaMask wallet. And you guys are like, what the hell's a MetaMask wallet? It's where you put your Ethereum in order to buy other cryptocurrencies. Anyways, and I think I only had a little bit, and I was splitting it up with something else. And so I bought like a little bit of each of these things. And then a few days later, I'm like, you know what? This stuff is moving so much faster than Bitcoin or Ethereum. I'm just going to start putting more of my Bitcoin and Ethereum into these altcoins. And that has been a very wise decision on my part. Yeah, like I said, some of these things, let me just read you the percentages. Actually, I can show you the percentages. If you guys just want to see, I'll show you my portfolio without my actual numbers. because I have it up here, right? And I can turn off the actual numbers. That's great. I love it. I love that you can do that. So let me share with you. It's alt season. That's right, Kuzmeti. Kuzmeti, you're going to want to check some of these out. Because look at this. Blank. Blank is up 169% today. I bought it down here for my first 100. And then I bought another 100. Probably about halfway up here. So I'm in the profit on this one. Ubix is up 69% today, 300% for the week. Pokemon, these are all new ones. They're not even a week old. I just got into these this week. Pokemon just came out yesterday. Bam, 64%. Eureka, I just got that today. Bam, 63.7%. Unlock Protocol. I got in on this when it was $249. Up 54% today. Freaking epic. Blind Box is another good one, 25%. Cook, I just got into. Link Pool, I just got into. These are the two ones I got into today. Oh, no, the three. Link Pool, Cook, and Eureka, I just got into today. Fridge Token, I thought was going to be a dog. I put barely anything into this one because it didn't really have a good team or anything. I just kind of like the idea of it. But I don't know, maybe it hit bottom. So if this turns out to be some crazy, dark horse project, then booyah. Cook looks tasty. Indeed. Chainlink killing it today. Well, not killing it, it's 5%, but dude, I don't want to get rid of my link. I love my link. I scrimped and saved. I started buying Chainlink when it was $2.88, and now it's over $30. And I think the last link I bought was $14. So I'm up, way more than 2x on every single link I've ever bought. Actually, I just sold a little bit of it recently. Kyber, I don't even know why I have that on there. Graph Convergence, I think long term is going to do well. Uniswap, I don't even know why I have that on there either. Harmony is down. Anyways, the rest of these are kind of going down, but you can see that like for the weeks, some of these are doing pretty well. 13% on the week. Aave 24% on the week. Whereas Bitcoin's only 12% on the week. It's 0.4 cents on the day. I mean, percent. So as much as, Bitcoin is like the founder and the leader and the great poobah of cryptocurrencies, this is where you make the monies. This 169% today. Holy cow. Yeah. So anyways, altcoins, it's a whole thing, right? It's a lot of investigation. It's a lot of looking into stuff. It's a lot of trying to find the stuff that's just listing. It's a lot of work. So I don't know, if you don't have the time, I mean, you can just go online and try to find people that pay attention to this stuff and do what they do. There's a couple guys I do like that, like BitBoy. Actually, I was already looking at this project. Eureka. I was looking at Eureka, and I loved everything about it, except it didn't have any venture capitalists that tend to back these big projects. But then it was like they're very, the team was very, very successful, like lawyers and crap, right? And I'm like, they're probably just bootstrapping this and funding it themselves. They don't want any venture capitalists' money, and they don't need any venture capitalist money. All these guys are already rich. They're just making this project. And so I was really thinking, should I, shouldn't I? And then I went to their Twitter account, and BitBoy Crypto had done a deep dive on the project and posted video yesterday that I didn't even see. And so after I watched his video, I was like, okay, I was already 50-50, maybe 60-40 on this. And when I saw BitBoy Crypto's video, he's like, we've got a lot of people that do a lot of research. We reject most tokens that get sent our way. This one's going to be good. And I'm like, I'm in. So I dropped some ducats in there. Today, I'm up 5.16%. So good. All right, Dark Admiral. Peace out. Wait, what was the joke? I'm bummed I missed the end of D&Q. My internet was sketchy last night. All right. Anyways, and yeah, I don't feel bad for you because Manny, that's a dad joke. I gotta admit that's a dad joke. So, anyways, I don't mean to bore you guys with the cryptocurrency thing. It's just what I am investing a lot of my time into right now because, look, we got probably about a year of alt season, right? We've got about a year before we hit the pinnacle of altcoin season, because altcoin season always lags behind Bitcoin's peak. Bitcoin's probably going to peak towards the end of this year. Altcoins will peak roughly late winter, spring, early spring next year. Probably. I can't guarantee anything. It's all estimates. But I didn't realize it was a joke until Mike paused. And so for me, making sure I'm in position, I'm setting up positions on good, low, micro cap alts as much as I can, very, very low cap alts, because look, man, this is free horse investment diversification. If I invest in, how many do I even have on here? Like 30. I'm investing in a lot of stuff. I'm just looking for stuff every day. And if 1 out of 10 hits, then it's good. He's good. Hey, you're the breadwinner, a dad, and an artist. You got to do what you got to do. Thank you, Gabriel. Yeah, I was just explaining that to Micah the other day. Right, Micah? What? Why I work so much? Yeah. I'm the only person in this house who makes money. Actually, Elijah makes money, but he makes it for himself. So I'm taking care of 7 people, and that means I have to win some bread. No. And make sure the bread that I have is rising, is in the oven and rising. Bread, making bread. Get it? Got it? You know it's good? Rhymes out right? You wish you would? So, what's going on with everybody else out there? I know this. I don't. Look, if I was watching, okay, I grant you, I did watch a Tim Pool video while I was in the car. I had to drop Eden off at a friend's house. And it was about the illegal immigration stuff, and I don't even know where to go with it. It's like, what? There's nothing we can do. As you know, the election's over. Someone's sitting in Trump's chair, and he's ruining everything that Trump did that was mitigating all of this horrible crisis at the border stuff. So what can you do but be outraged and complain about it? And I'm so tired of outrage. Can't we just focus on positive stuff? Like the Bible and David's people killing people, like yesterday. Gabriel. Sorry. Unclick. All right. Let me turn this thing off here. So, what else other than that? I came up with a character I came up with a character, and I was gonna use him for Lone Star. Actually, it was the name I got first. The name was just so epic. I'm like, that's such a great name. And so his name was Grudge. And I don't know what happened. I think one of my kids was goofing around on the tablet. And then I realized, dude with mechanical arms, Captain America, like Lone Star character, people are going to make the association to Winter Soldier. So I'm like, never mind. So what I was going to do was this guy was going to be a super soldier, but not a super soldier created by the military. All right, to be fair, the military is involved, but a super soldier created by the cartels. Right? By the cartels, homie. Because, the cartels freaking run Mexico. And so this guy was going to be a super soldier down there to protect the cartels. The cartels basically own the government in Mexico. So, right? Grudge. Huh? Winter Star. Winter Warrior. No. That's Winter Soldier. What's another name for winter? Christmas Warrior. Christmas Marine. No. Some of us are trying to make a living. I guess a quiet, simple life isn't an option these days. Yeah. A super sicario. That's also a cool sounding name. The cartels seem to own our government as well. Yeah, well, look, that's part of the thing. I know now I'm interweaving politics and my story. Well, whatever. My stories. Is the like Ocasio-Cortez and the Democrats blaming Trump. It's like, bruh, he's golfing. He ain't doing nothing. But they're blaming him for making South America inhospitable to South Americans. South America is like 70% socialist, possibly more. And I'm fairly certain it's the socialist governments and the drug cartels that probably run the socialist governments that are the ones making it inhospitable for the residents there. So how you can blame Trump for all of the crap going on in South America, and he's not even the president. Blaming Trump for something they themselves are doing. Yeah, because what else are you gonna do? Did you see the video, the Project Veritas video? And I don't want to seem like I'm cold-hearted, but they're like Tim Pool's like, he's like, oh my gosh, it breaks my heart. These children sleeping in the dirt and on the gravel. And to me, I'm thinking, when I was a kid, I don't think I would have cared. Right? As an adult, your body is a little stiffer. I slept wrong on my pillow last night and my neck is wrecked. But as a kid, dude, you should see the way JoJo sleeps. Like he'll just like slump over like this. And like if I slept like that, I would wake up dead the next morning. because somehow that would kill me. But kids will sleep. Look, have you gone camping? Kids generally, they'll sleep on freaking rocks. They can sleep on anything and survive. And plus, they just came here from like South America. Do you think they were staying at Holiday Inns every night? And I'm not like excusing that this is happening. One thing I can't understand is, don't you guys have Walmarts? I mean, it's Texas, right? You're on the border of Texas. Fairly sure you could run over to Walmart or, all the Walmarts, or hey, order it on Amazon. Get a bunch of freaking air mattresses. What are you doing? You get tarps. You lay them on the dirt. You get air mattresses. You lay them on the tarps. What's the problem here? Why are these people so dumb? I mean, that's not in the budget. An air mattress and a tarp. That's like $40. I'm sure the government. I was gonna say the government could get a discount, but the way the government works, those air mattresses are gonna cost us $200 each, $2,000 each, because we have to grease the palms of the governor and the blah 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 blah. Nancy Pelosi has to get her fair share. Ocasio-Cortez needs a new makeup kit. All these people need all this stuff. So in order for us to get an air mattress and a tarp for these kids sleeping on the gravel, it's going to cost us $20,000 per person. Yeah. That's like my entire 20s sleeping on the dirt, right? I just remember, and I have kids, and they'll fall asleep in the weirdest, most awkward positions. Oh my gosh, Micah used to fall asleep on everything. There was one time I came to the living room, he was on his knees with his face down on the coffee table, like passed out, just like on the coffee table. I'm like, I don't even know how this happens. He's just like, no, Mike, they will make us pay for the air mattresses, and Nancy will buy more vodka flavored ice cream. Vodka flavored. Did I miss a story about Nancy and ice cream? I remember something about Nancy and ice cream. I more remember Trump with the two. I get 2 scoops. Yeah, you get 2 scoops, bro, because you're the best. You deserve 2 scoops. Gabrielle says, I was in India for a missions trip. There was a dude taking a hard nap in a sand pile with some street dogs. Life outside the U.S. is just different. The U.S. is incredibly comfortable. Yeah. I mean, look, I can make a gravel bed very comfortable. I got to the beach and just dug, and gravel. It's gravel, bro. It's not sharp, pointy rocks. It's gravel. So I've gone to the beach and I've just dug myself a recliner. Right? Throw a towel over it because I don't want to get all sandy. And I just lay in that. I could totally freaking fall asleep in that. I'm not. I just think I'm always looking on the bright side. Always look on the bright side of life. Nancy has 2 high-end freezers full of luxury ice cream. She is also a drunk. Well, I knew. Yeah. I used to be able to sleep Indian style in the front seat of the car. Oh, yeah, that was the thing. JoJo was asleep because we were on that road trip yesterday. Day before yesterday? Day before yesterday. And I look back at JoJo, and he's literally just sitting up, not even like leaning back on the chair. He's like leaning forward, mouth wide open, asleep in a sitting position. Kids. Anyways, let's get to the scriptures if I can find them. There they are. All right. 2 Samuel, chapter 3. And I shall return you to the little big blue ball. The poor here are rich in 90% of the world. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. We've had this conversation a number of times. Your beaches are made of gravel. What about sand? No. I'm saying they're sleeping on gravel, which is, pebbles. It's pebbles, right? I've slept on the beach and moved the sand. I grant you sand is a little softer than gravel, but gravel is a little softer than rocks. Am I right? Or am I right? I just think, and you know what I do, this all falls on the buck stops at the White House. There's a guy sitting in Trump's chair who should be getting all of the blame for this because Trump got all the blame for it. And you know what Trump did? He tried to solve the problem. He said, hey, you guys, stop coming into this country, please. And then he told Mexico, hey, Mexico, stop letting these people come into our country. And Mexico went, what do you mean? We're going to do... Oh, yes, sir. Mexico folded like a cheap deck chair. Because Trump said like, oh, you don't want to help us? Well, we'll just stop sending you aid. How's that sound? And they're like, oh, yes, Mr. Trump. We'll do whatever you want, Mr. Trump. Because Trump knows the power of the purse. And it's clearly Joe Biden carries a purse. Let's go on. The gravel is usually well-rounded from constantly being rolled around by wave. Barefoot is usually fine. Anyways. All right. 2 Samuel chapter 3. All right. Sorry, I was gonna squirrel, but then I decided, you know what? We need some Bible time here. Now there was long war. Now there was long war between the house of Saul and the house of David, but David waxed stronger and stronger. That just doesn't read well. Now there was long war between the house of Saul and the house of David, but David waxed stronger and stronger, and the house of Saul waxed weaker and weaker. And unto David were sons born in Hebron, and his firstborn was Amnon of Ahinoam the Jezreelitess. His second, Chileab. I don't know. Of Abigail, the wife of Nabal, the Carmelite. And the third, Absalom, the son of Maacah, the daughter of Talmai, king of Geshur. What? It looks like David got married again. Derry done got himself another wife. So now it's Ahinoam, Abigail, and Maacah. Maacah, the daughter of Talmai, the king of Geshur. The fourth, Adonijah, the son of Haggith. All right. 4 wives. And the fifth, Shephatiah, Shephatiah, the son of Abital, 5 wives. And the sixth, Ithraim, by Elga, David's wife, 6 wives. These were born to David in Hebron. Wow, so David just lined them up and knocked them out. All right, bop, one at a time. And it came to pass, while there was a war between the house of Saul and the house of David, that Abner made himself strong for the house of Saul. And Saul had a concubine, whose name was Rizpah, the daughter of Aiah. And Ishbosheth said to Abner, wherefore hast thou gone unto my father's concubine? Well, come on, father's gone, dude. Then was Abner very wroth for the words of Ishbosheth, and said, am I a dog's head, which against Judah do show kindness this day unto the house of Saul, thy father to his brethren and to his friends, and have not delivered thee unto the hand of King David, that thou chargest me today with a fault concerning this woman? So do God to Abner, and more also, except as the Lord hath sworn to David, even so I do to him. So do God to Abner, and even more so also, except as the Lord hath sworn to David, even I so do to him. Oh, so Abner's swearing to David. To translate the kingdom from the house of Saul, and to set up the throne of David over Israel and over Judah, from Dan even to Beersheba. And he could not answer Abner a word again, because he feared him. And Abner sent messengers to David on his behalf, saying, Whose is the land? Saying also, Make thy league with me, and behold, my hand shall be with thee, to bring about all Israel unto thee. And he said, Well, I will make a league with thee, but one thing I require of thee, that is, thou shalt not see my face, except thou first bring Michal, Saul's daughter, when thou comest to see my face. And David sent messengers to Ishbosheth, Saul's son, saying, Deliver me my wife Michal, which I espoused to me for 100 foreskins of the Philistines. You know. And Ishbosheth sent and took her from her husband, even from Phaltiel, the son of Laish. And her husband went with her, along weeping behind her to Bahurim. Then said Abner unto him, Go, return. And he returned. You could totally draw this as a cartoon. It'd be funny. And Abner had communication with the elders of Israel, saying, Ye sought for David in times past to be king over you. Now then do it. For the Lord hath spoken of David, saying, By the hand of my servant David I will save my people Israel out of the hand of the Philistines, and out of the hand of all their enemies. And Abner also spake in the ears of Benjamin. And Abner went also to speak in the ears of David in Hebron, and all that seemed good to Israel, and that seemed good to the whole house of Benjamin. So Abner came to David to Hebron, and 20 men with him. And David made Abner and the men that were with him a feast. And David knows how to throw a party. I'm just saying. And Abner said unto David, I will arise and go, and will gather all Israel unto my lord the king, that they may make a league with thee, and that thou mayest reign over all that thine heart desireth. And David sent Abner away, and he went in peace. So Abner was honestly, what's his name? Ishbosheth. Ishbosheth was just sort of a figurehead because he was Saul's son, and he didn't really have any power because Abner clearly wore the pants in that kingdom. When Joab and all the host that was with him were come, they told Joab, saying, Abner the son of Ner came to the king, and he hath sent him away, and he is gone in peace. Then Joab came to the king and said, What hast thou done? Behold, Abner came unto thee. Why is it that thou hast sent him away, and he is quite gone? Thou knowest Abner the son of Ner, that he came to deceive thee, and to know thy going out and thy coming in, and to know all that thou doest. And when Joab was come out from David, he sent messengers after Abner, which brought him again from the well of Sirah. But David knew it not. And when Abner was returned to Hebron, Joab took him aside in the gate to speak with him quietly, and smote him there under the 5th rib, that he died, for the blood of Asahel his brother. Joab started all of this. Remember in the previous chapter, was that 2 chapters ago, Joab and Abner, they were just chilling at Gibeon, at the well or at the lake or whatever it was. And Joab just threw down. Abner's like, hey, why don't our boys play a game of soccer? And Joel's like, oh, yeah, sure. We'll We'll play some soccer, man. And then Joel had his men kill all of Abner's men, which was just, Joab's a jerk. Freaking Joab. And afterward, when David, and then, Asahel is Joab's brother, and he was chasing Abner. He was chasing Abner. And then Abner, he's like, dude, stop chasing me, man. I don't want to kill you. But the guy kept chasing him. Gave him every chance in the world. And then Abner killed him because he was chasing him and wouldn't stop chasing him. And afterward, when David heard it, he said, I and my kingdom are guiltless before the Lord forever from the blood of Abner, the son of Ner. Let it rest on the head of Joab and all his father's house, and let there not fail from the house of Joab one that hath an issue. I don't even want to know what that means. Or that is a leper, or that leaneth on a staff, or is a cripple, if a little too PC there, or that falleth on the sword, or that lacketh bread. Wow, that's a hell of a curse. So Joab and Abishai, his brother, slew Abner because he had slain their brother Asahel at Gibeon in the battle. And David said to Joab and to all the people that were with him, rend your clothes and gird you with sackcloth and mourn before Abner. And King David himself followed the bier. And they buried Abner in Hebron. And the king lifted up his voice and wept at the grave of Abner. And all the people wept. And the king lamented over Abner and said, died Abner as a fool dieth? Thy hands were not bound, nor thy feet put into fetters. As a man falleth before wicked men, so fellest thou. And all the people wept again over him. So it's an interesting sort of, sort of a Civil War type thing where, look, Abner's, they're all Jews. They're all Israelites. Well, except for some of David's men, but they all serve the same God. And yet, because of this political division, because of the house of Saul and the house of David being at war, they had to be adversarial. But David clearly, he didn't just have respect for Saul. He had respect for Abner. He had respect for all these guys. He no. I don't know what you call that. Like a respectful, not competition. That's not even the right word. It's I don't know. The word's escaping me. Yeah, it's escaping me. One that hath an issue, meaning they've had a child. No, I don't think that's what issue meant, Ray Thulu. I don't really want to delve into it. All right. He knows too much. What? I just got here. Uh-oh. Hey, can you go get the front door? I think it's for Elijah. Eden. It was Eden? Eden. And when all the people came to cause David to eat meat while it was yet day, David sware, saying, so do God to me and more also, if I taste bread or aught else until the sun be down. And all the people took notice of it, and it pleased them, as whatsoever the king did pleased all the people. For all the people and all Israel understood that day that it was not of the king to slay Abner the son of Ner. And the king said unto his servants, know ye not that there is a prince and a great man fallen this day in Israel? And I am this day weak, though anointed king, and these men, the sons of Zeruiah, be too hard for me. The Lord shall reward the doer of evil according to his wickedness. My throat is dry. But yeah, I guess that's kind of the thing, right? It's I don't know. Can anybody think of the word? NKJ says has a discharge or is a leper. Yeah, okay. Seeping, weeping, as in wounds, or you know. Yes, that's why I didn't want to really get into it. The you know part, Jeff. Some of them are quite large. Biggest one I found is the size of my fist. Ooh, I don't know what you're talking about. Blue ball? Wait. It was Raythulu. What was Raythulu? Oh, one of my local beaches is closed to a major vein of agate, and a good portion of all the pebbles are agate. Shocker. It's called Agate Beach. Nice. Honor, admiration. I mean, that's obviously a part of it, but I'm talking more of like a sort of a not competitive, because they're not competing for a thing. They're at odds, opposition, I guess. I guess that's the word. Boyle examination. No, Pete. No. We're not playing that game today. I guess opposition. I guess the closest thing you can think of in a modern American vernacular is sort of political opposition. They're opposed to each other, but they're of the same nation, they're of the same people, they're of the same God. So begrudging respect. I don't think it's even begrudging. I think David, like, literally rivalry. That's a good one. I think David legitimately respected and honored all these men, right? Yeah. But he was at odds with their goals. So it's like he didn't think they were evil or bad people. He just thought that they stood against his goals. So you're like spamming F7 midair and you slow down. Really kind of loud there, kid. Anyways. We got about 7 minutes left. Got anything you guys want to talk about? Or should I could just wrap this early so I can start prepping for Order of the Green Hand, because I need to get them some information. Which passage? We are doing 2 Samuel 3 today, Edwin. You're late. Get to the back of the glass. You have detention. Why is there a blue ball, says Artemis Arrow. Why not, Artemis? Do you have a problem with the big blue ball? Is there something I need to know about? The big blue ball, the big blue ball. Oh, you know what? That'd be a great way to go out on this episode. The big blue ball, the big blue ball. Looks like Ethan is closing out his campaign today. All right, let's see. Let me large super screen this. You need to make a small blue ball for Eden. What? What? A wizard is never late, nor is he early.
A wizard is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Yes, Andrew. I did talk about Bitcoin today, although I talked more about altcoins, which I feel like some people get lost when I talk about Bitcoin. I can't imagine how many of you get lost when I start talking about altcoins. Haven't bothered with Ethan for a while. Yeah, I was lamenting. I was talking to Eric today, and I was lamenting the loss of my greatest contributor because of all of that Comics Gate chicanery that happened. I'm not going to say who it was, but yeah, my biggest contributor noped out on me because of all that garbage, all that unnecessary, unwarranted garbage. So yeah, it was Liam. Early Comicsgate nostalgia. Yeah, we did. That was something else we did do today. I posted that I had got, for those who are late, what the heck, I got a few minutes left. I got this back in the mail today, returned to sender, post dated March 13th, 2019. So our wonderful, wonderful postal service, like, we should trust them with our ballots. Huh? 2 years to return a package marked return to sender. What? How? Was this like stuck behind the driver's seat or something? Or I don't have any clue. I have no clue. But yeah, that was Lone Star 1. Lone Star 1. I was fulfilling 2 years ago this March. And 2 years later, I'm done with issue 3. So looking forward to getting that into your hands. I'm gonna do some lettering on that. I gotta get the lettering done on that sooner than later, so I can get it to everybody. One of the backers just never opened it and held on to it for 2 years. You can't do that because then it wouldn't be returned to sender. They would have, because the sticker on it says attempted, not known, unable to forward, return to sender. Were they just looking for this guy for 2 years? It's like one lonely postman travels the world seeking where he may deliver this package. But alas, 2 years into his travels, he gives up and sends the package back to the original. Maybe the backer died. Don't say that. Oh my goodness. Was it for backer number 444? I know who it was. I mean, I already emailed him. Actually, let me check my email real quick and see if he emailed me back. Nope. He has not yet emailed me back. But I shall wait. The Winter Postman. Not known. Sounds like a ballot. Yeah. It was actually stuffed full of ballots from Arizona. What did Edwin say? It seems like an unimaginable time to stay mad. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I lament the loss of from 900, about 1,000 backers. About 1,000, maybe more backers. I totally lament that loss. But that well is poisoned, so what are you gonna do? That's why I'm hoping the Shadiversity book is a great success and that those people get to be fans of my artwork. So yeah. I think about it. How many people needlessly went to prison over the whole drama war? What? Who went to prison? Good Lord. He is good, Gabriella. I actually love that name. I have a character named Gabrielle. Gabrielle de Charlemagne from Immortal 2. If you guys have ever read that old book of mine. Yeah. But anyways, 28 seconds left. All right, time to go. So I am going to share with y'all the Big Blue Ball video as I go. And then as it ends, I will be gone. So God bless you all. Thank you for being here. I will see y'all on Order of the Green Hand starting in about half an hour. Bye.
What are you starting? We're all living on a big blue ball, all together on a big blue ball. You and me, living like a family should be. On a big blue ball, big blue ball. We're all living on a big blue ball. You and me, carefully, we take good care of the big blue ball. Turning, 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 we dance around the sun. Learning, 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 there's a dance for everyone. On a big blue ball, big blue ball, we're all living on a big blue ball. You and me, carefully, we take good care of